So I've been playing this game for roughly a week, and I gotta say I really enjoy it. I was a little bit late here, so I'll just let it give whatever minion it wants to, and we'll go with it. Normally I go for like attack speed or something aggressive in the early game, so I can adjust into like a Giant Slayer or any type of AD things, because I find that I have a hard time finding a lot of AD items in the late game. But that could just be me being crazy and doing confirmation bias. For now, we're going to go ahead and pick up this Caitlyn. It's going to give us a sniper proc, which we can build into, and also Enforcer if we find like a Vi or maybe a Kog'Maw or something like that. So let's see what unfolds for us. We got another Caitlyn available. Do we have another Enforcer laying around? It doesn't look like it. Early game, you usually want to try and find early synergies or try to grab something to build into a silver unit. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Now this is a PvE round, for those that missed my first video. Around this time, you're usually running around, grabbing items, getting a couple of champions offered to you. And we actually get an early Malzahar. This is nice. I can click him. I want to find out what Mutant is doing. Mutants change every single game, so I want to look for that. Let's see. Augments. Nice edge. Can you get damage on the front line? Mercenaries deal 2% damage. You get 1 gold you have. Oh, for every gold you have? Ooh, that's kind of weird. Your Tactician moves faster and has 2 health. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Accelerator. It lets you get better carousel items if you are able to stay on top of things and figure it out. And since I screwed up in round 1, why not? It also gives you +2 health per round, which is pretty good for playing the eco. So we'll attempt to do that. Let's go ahead and look over our mutants. We have Adrenaline Rush. Mutants attack have a chance to trigger 2 additional attacks. I like this one a lot. It's actually quite strong, so we're gonna go ahead and pick that up and see if we can build out some mutants. So in terms of positioning, I have my snipers in the back right. You want to have them as far away as possible, especially if you do get the sniper buff, which allows snipers to deal bonus damage for each hex between themselves and their target. But it's just usually good to throw them back there unless you expect like a Blitzcrank to be played or something. Nothing important showed for us, and I don't think I'm going to stick with snipers at all. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and sell my Caitlyn here. No, I'm not. I was thinking about doing it. Let's go ahead and just actually force a win. We're going to go ahead and throw a Talon on the field, and he will bring a little bit more control to the fight. I'm just scared because I don't have a tank, right? So I could have grabbed Darius, but with the offer of potentially grabbing a Talon and getting a leveled up character, it was a little bit too hard to ignore it, so that's why I made that decision. They have tanky boys, but hopefully we have enough time to burn them down. A Taric is a really good early game. If you ever get that offered to you, I would definitely pick it up. It provides a heal. It's a level 3. Oh, it's going to be really close. Are we going to win this? I don't think so. I think the Silver 2 Grays wins it. He sure does. And now I need to decide if I want to go on a loss streak. I'm going to go ahead and grab this Talon and see if I can get a comp to put them together. Most people, if they can, they'll try to get to 10 gold on round 1 and then grab the income tax that comes off of that. But that didn't happen here, so we're kind of hurting at the moment. I think having double Talon on the field will be better than having Caitlyn's. They should be relatively quick on the damage, and that'll give more time for the back line to open up their attacks overall. Like Malzahar wants time, Caitlyn wants a little bit of time, so the double assassins to the back line should be a bit better. Now, I could roll here and look for upgrades, but we're just going to play it safe here. If we find one Caitlyn or one Talon, we'll be in a great spot. Oh, they got a Malzahar too. Damn, really good starts for my opponents. I kind of think we do want to lose here. That'll give us the loss streak income, which allows for us to kind of bounce back in the game. It's just going to be a bit painful. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit to where I start getting a comp together. So after a couple rounds, we were able to grab a Vex. We are on our way up to 20. In fact, I'm getting to the point where I think I want to go Mutants fully whenever I can. So I'm going to go ahead and sell these two and take my income up to 20. And we're going to keep going with this loss income and just get as much money as we can running. So with the Arcanist adjustment, we get a little bit more ability power. And we'll see how this unfolds. We'll see if it's enough to consider potentially going for a winning role, or if we're in a position where we need to force ourselves to win. And it's looking like we may actually have to win. Nice. So naturally we have moved up. We've got a decent econ, and we now have a composition that's doing okay on the field. So now my decisions going forward are going to play around the idea of trying to get a win streak down so I can make more money. So looking at it, in terms of mutants, we are missing 3 different mutants. Shogath, Kog'Maw, and Kassadin. There's Kassadin showing up right away, which is nice to have. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go up one more rank. Now to force it at 5, if you look over here on the far left in Mutants, you can see there is 2 blues. And then also a purple that I would really, really like to have. So I'm going to try and increase my chances here and then attempt to make my board a little stronger by doing 1 roll. I don't see too much laying around, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up this melee bruiser because I know I have a strong backline already, and that way they'll give me a little bit more time and health and potentially a chance to win. Ooh, the Blitzcrank is really annoying here. We'll see how long Malzahar can hold that damage meters. If he can usually give it out 2 procs off, I feel pretty happy, but it's gonna be rough. Let's see what happens. 1 more proc about to hit here before all 3 die, and they're pretty low. It looks like we get it just barely. So I'm looking to find a tier, hopefully soon, and attempt to put that on top of Malzahar to get him in a spot where he does that ult a little bit more often. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start using my items, particularly on Vex here. She can stay around in composition for a while, and eventually I will take that item it makes and put it onto a mutant composition frontline member. So I don't mind using it here. Oh, speaking of frontline member that I would really like to have, that is a Mundo, that is a Kassadin. Let's go ahead and put Mundo on the field here, and then we're also going to bring Kassadin right away, and now we can sell that Vex, as we were talking about earlier, and that as well. We have 3 mutants, which means now we have a chance to auto-attack twice. The only one that I want to find here, relatively soon, would be Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is great, and I also have him in a low position on the tiers as he's green, so the higher I go, the harder it will be to get him. So I want to find him within the next 2 levels. We're going to go ahead and sell these in an attempt to try and get over 30, and we do. Again, I want to get my econ up, and I want to get as strong as possible each round. So we're going to go put the Giant Spell on top of Mundo. Warmogs will be good for him. I also gave him this item called Gargoyle's Stoneplate. I attempt to put that on any frontline tank that I intend to have a lot of damage. The holder gains 18 armor and 18 magic resist for each enemy targeting them. So if they're in the front line, they're gonna get targeted, and you can do a lot of decent damage. Okay, we found another mutant. We can now go ahead and get rid of these. This is gonna be Cho'Gath. We'll put him on the front line. I want him to be on the front line as soon as possible. And I'm also gonna give him a tier because I want him to ult. Every time that he kills someone with his ultimate, he will get slightly stronger, which is awesome. Just like in the regular game of League of Legends. So about now, I'm sitting on bronzes, which are relatively low. I want to start getting some of these to level 2s. So what I'm going to do here is think about going all the way up to level 6, and then just spending all my money that's over 50 once I get to 6, to find a better chance to find Cho'Gath and Malzahar. And if I stumble upon a Kog'Maw or any other mutants, I'll probably pick them up to get a total of 5. If I win here, that is. We are looking a little bit low. Mundo can tank all day, but I don't think he kills this. Yeah, that might be a win streak. Gone. Ooh. Okay, so I want to start getting some damage soon. We may hold out to this next augment just so I can make an informed decision. And then the carousel will be up afterwards, so we'll go ahead and chill. We're over 50 gold. We don't have to force anything too heavily here. What I'm really hoping for is a couple of stacks to pop in. In fact, what happens if I mix these 2 together? 10 attack damage, 10 ability power, attacks and abilities heal for 10% of damage. I wonder how that is on Cho'Gath. It might be okay. Let's go ahead and try it. Give him a little bit of Omnivamp. He's gonna have double attacks eventually anyways. Maybe that'll keep him alive longer. Oh, also, I just totally threw Kassadin instead of Malzahar. That's bad. That's really bad. Malzahar's like all the DPS. We'll pretend that we were losing so we can get more econ. Right, guys? Right? I don't think he's gonna be able to kill that Swain. Oof! So low. Bro, honestly, this Mundo, dude, if I get to level 2, it's gonna be quite destructive. If I can put like a Sunfire Cape on it, which is, I believe, armor and a Giant Spell, I think he'll crush. Wait, there's no way he's winning right now. Are you kidding me? No way! Dr. Mundo is so strong. Oh my god. Let's see. Hyper roll. If you less than 10 gold after finishing seconds of combat, your unit deals 75% more damage. Gain 1 random completed item. I like this item pick a lot, but I do think Ascension might be worth it because I have nothing from my board. Just go ahead and pick up Ascension just because we are going to have a strong front line eventually. Alright, let's go up to 6, and then we're going to start rolling here and see if we can find things to mix in with these compositions. Damage is good. Anything like that. Oh, here's my Kog'Maw. which isn't not imperative that I keep him on the field here, but it is a good start. With 5 mutants, we now have a 75% chance to trigger our special. God, I just want to find some triples somewhere at some point. Come on. Anything, guys? I may have missed one, and if I did, feel free to yell at me in the comments below. Bro, we are not finding any of these. That is a massive bummer. Hey, we gotta cast it in. Yay. I'm gonna go all the way down here. Jeez. Well, here's the good news. There is good news. We got a Kog'Maw, and we got a Kassadin. The good news is we're about to play for an item afterwards, and since we have at least a couple of 2s, I can just go ahead and coast once again up forward. In hindsight, I wouldn't have spent 40 gold to find a Kog'Maw and a Kassadin, but here we are. Looking over to damage, Kassadin actually did the most damage there for my team, which is kind of wild. That should change as soon as I find items for Malzahar. In the late game, I'm going to probably keep Malzahar, Cho'Gath, Dr. Mundo, or I could keep Kog'Maw based on what I find from him. Speaking of Mundo, there's another one right there. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Maybe we'll sum upon a third one. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and grab that Mundo. Never mind, he's been taken for us. So, we'll go ahead and grab a tier. Maybe. Go for it. Nice. Now, do remember, every round that I'm losing, I'm also getting the +2 health, so I'm actually in a relatively high position for the team. Or compared to the other teams. Okay, let's go ahead and sell that. We will put this on Malzahar and hope that we get a blue buff whenever we head into the chickens. And for now, we're going to coast and get our econ up a little bit, so let's go ahead and wait and see what happens. Okay, this composition looks somewhat tanky, actually. I think Dr. Mundo's going to hold this down. I don't think the damage is enough. The damage dealer here is both Twitch and Urgot. But Mundo is just walking through that. Holy moly. Jeez. Mundo's actually doing the most damage. That character is much stronger than I thought he was. I may have to attempt to grab him more in the future if I roll him early. It seems like any purples you find, you should just probably build your comp around. Okay. So we got 3 wins here, but we don't need to force anything. We're just going to go ahead and relax. Oh no, our comp is starting to fall apart. You don't want to bounce around. You either want to commit to losing or commit to winning. So I'm definitely going to stick with this loss for a little bit here, especially as I build up my econ again. You can do this if you want to. All the wolves jump backwards and get on your back line, so I normally move these over. I don't know if I actually get a proc for Cho'Gall if he performs a feast on a creature. Let's look. If he kills the target, that would make me think he does. Let's look at his health here. 17, 16. Let's see. We'll test. He should nom right away. I don't know if he got that kill or not. I'm going crazy. Okay, so we got our other blue. This will head straight on top of Malzahar. Remember, we're trying to make a blue buff. It's good on pretty much anyone, in my opinion. So I don't mind picking it up. I'm actually going to move Cho'Gath behind Dr. Mundo now so he can do more of the tanking. And Cho'Gath can come in and try and get some kills. I think my positioning has been pretty poor this entire time. Speaking of positioning, I have Kog'Maw back here because he's my biggest DPS damager. I have Malzahar here because I want him to either be here or here. So Kog'Maw is the last one to be killed off. Although that might change when I go to level 2. And then Kassadin's here just to protect the flank. And then this is normal front line, just holding the front line. Blitzcrank. And double assassin. Wow. That comp was very good against my comp. Holy crap. It's just so funny how long Mundo lasts. As soon as I get more creatures in the field, I think we're going to be fine. We'll have a little bit more DPS that won't get deleted right away. I feel like every time we lose, our DPS is just destroyed. And that's partially my fault. I don't have more tools, or I'm not paying attention to how to figure out how to play against my next person, so... Like, I have no idea who I'm facing next. And I know there's algorithms out there and third-party programs that help, but I just don't do any of that. It's something I might learn later on in the future. Okay, so we're almost about halfway through. In a couple of matches, we'll do the carousel. We're going to be looking for a possible upgrade or even a death cap. We could mix something here for our team. What do we got? Negatron. Ionic Spark is actually quite good and does damage too. I might want to pick that for one of my tanks because I feel like they're kind of carrying us right now. Maybe I'll do that. If I can get a rod, I can put that on top of Mundo. Zephyr could be okay, but I think we need more damage. And Hurricane makes no sense. Dragon Claw could be alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Spark. Oh, finally! We rolled something useful here. And we now have a level 2 Malzahar. Since we are going under 50, I'm gonna go ahead and play here to roll. And seems like that's about it. Let's go ahead and move this Negatron Cloak up here. And we'll wait, just in case I have to find something else. If we can't get that, I may pick up... A Chalice could be okay. Maybe I'll just do another Gargoyle Stone Plate. Just want a little bit of damage, that's why I want the Ionic Spark. Okay, anyways, back to this fight. Oh, we beat the Cho'Gath! We're insane! No way we win this. Oh my god. That damage from level 2 Malzahar. Holy moly. Well, we may have to force the win here again. We'll go up to 7. That should increase our chances for purples and blues. Let's see. Do we want that rod? I do think we want that rod. Unless there's a Kai'Sa. There is no Kai'Sa. There's a Jace. Kai'Sa's another mutant I can put in this composition. Can take over Kog'Maw's spot. Can I have that rod? Please let me have that rod. Please let me have that rod. Please let me have your rod. Oh, I want that rod. Oh no! Please don't do it, cat. Oh, I think I got it. Wait, this guy's right in front of it. If he takes it, I'm gonna be so mad. Go, go, go! I'm so angry right now. God, I fucking hate the carousel. Ah! No, you die. It's so stressful, man. Okay, we're gonna sell that. What does that make? A Chalice of Power? Maybe I do consider the Chalice here. We'll wait. We'll see. We'll see what we stumble upon soon. Let's go ahead and pop this all the way to 7, and then we're gonna do our roll again. So we'll just play off our income that we receive. I don't think I can force any kills unless I find a Cho'Gath, though. No, they're going kind of mutant, too. I think I have not the advantage. Damn, that Garen really brought a lot to that comp, didn't it? Oof! Okay, augment time. Let's see what we receive. I think a burn would be really helpful, actually, because we're a bit tanky. Something with armor reduction could work, too. Weak spot, yeah. Units attack, ignore 20% of the target's armor and reduce healing received by 50%. Unstable illusion. Wait, mutants randomly gain one of the following when they reach 2-star. Ooh. I'm going mutant anyways. Might as well. Let's do it. And we're about to roll for doubles. We could make this work. This could be okay. So all 3 of them would get a benefit at random. How can you tell? Is it once, like it happens the moment you buy them in level 2, or is it every round that it changes? Ooh, that's interesting. These bonuses stack. Crazy. Alright, let's see what happens. That Katarina could be trouble if she gets to the back line. So far, so good. Katarina taking damage. You like to see it? Yes. Okay. Damage is spreading. If we can kill that gold before our back line die, we're screwed. We're dead. We're fucked. We lose. Game over. GG. Bye-bye. I'm really glad I actually got that extra healing from that augment. What's it called again? Ascension? No. Metabolic Accelerator. That one. That healing has been wonderful. I kind of wish I could look at it and figure out the number. Okay, so Mundo? Yes. Mundo is a yes. Time to make Mundo's round. Let's add Mundo to the field for now. Clockwork would be fun, but I don't have it mixed in. Alright, we're keeping an eye out right now. Cho'Gath. Let's roll for upgrades, and then we should start getting golds added to us. We would like to have a Kai'Sa if possible, but we can start grabbing things like Yuumi, other damage dealers as well. Oh, finally some items. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, let's roll. Cho'Gath. Beautiful. Socialite could be something I add. Let's add him for now. Malzahar, Cho'Gath. Mundo, great. Let's go ahead and add Taric for now. Oh, nice, the spotlight's right there. It's beautiful, it's great. So Taric is going to give us a lot of healing and more tankiness. I'll put him back here to defend. Now that we have level 2s, those are all upgraded. I could add Vex for Arcanus. Let's go ahead and grab Vex. Just so I have her laying around as a potential tank later on, but I just think I need more damage. Yeah, I think my damage is lacking heavily. So I need to find something that's gonna bop some peeps, you feel? Also, I should probably get items on people. That might be smart. Let's go ahead and look at Malzahar. This is actually a really good combo I should have started earlier. So you put this here, you put that there, and you now have a Rage Blade. Or, I'm sorry, a Hextech Gun Blade. The holder's magic and true damage from abilities heal them for 33% of the damage dealt, and the holder also heals their lowest health allies. So these things in the front line, these tanks will become even tankier. Which is great! Let's add Seraphim over Taric. It's the same job, but she actually provides a little bit more healing. And then I think we want to go back to 50, because we should start winning soon now with these changes. Oh! That is pretty to watch. Look at all that healing. Oh, love it. I need to get like a death cap or something more magical on top of that, and we're good to go. More magical. Something that gives more AP. Yes, I would like something more magical from the shop, please. Alright. Let's get health on this guy. Let's go ahead and do the Chalice of Power, you think? Yeah, let's do it. Let's build that. Let's put it on Seraphim for now. So what this does is, when combat begins, the holder and all allies within 1 hex in the same row gain 30 ability power for the rest of combat. So I just give them more damage, which is nice. Ooh. I could do a twin shot Urgot. That'd be some decent damage instead of Vex. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Let's go and pick that up. So that'll be our next character on the field if we don't find Kai'Sa or something that has more natural synergy. Tanky boys. Tanky boys. Oh my god, it's so amazing how long they last in that front line. It's amazing. That's wild. Alright. Mundo we already have. Ooh, there's our Kai'Sa. Huge. Massive. Please let me have it. Please don't take Kai'Sa. Please. I hate you so much. I fucking want to eat your chicken tenders. Oh my god. Let's grab this. Yeah. Grab the last Whisper here, and it will provide Giant Slayer for our Kog'Maw. It's been pretty good so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell that. Put this over here. And the rest of our money will go straight into going to level 8. And we have Urgot and Kai'Sa basically is what we're going to be running. Urgot will give us some pretty solid attack speed that helps burn things down, which I think we really need desperately. And then he also gives us a twin shot here. So we should be attacking like crazy, and that'll be applied to our Kog'Maw, who's doing a lot of auto attacks as is. Yeah, their Kog'Maw is more built out. That's one thing that I need to get better at, is I kind of spread my items out a lot and change my ideas. And some people just go straight for the carries, and the carries seem like the play, if you ask me. Yeah, like, look at that. Almost just died. From one creature. If he had just a little bit more health or had a little bit better of a fight or something, like, we would have been destroyed. But we'll take it. Okay, so continuing our way up. Are we in danger of losing our win streak? Maybe? But what can I do to fix it? Not much, so I think I'm gonna save the money, right? The only thing I can do is force my Urgot on the field. Which might be worth it, actually. Let's do it, because we're gonna be looking for Kai'Sa afterwards anyways, right? Let's do it. Let's get him on the field and get our twin shot proc. I do think I want a Rage Blade on him to get attack speed up. We'll see if we can get that. Oof. Katarina in the back line, doing Katarina things. My damage was annihilated by that Blitzcrank and Katarina. Jeez. That was wild. We'll have to remember their name. If we face them in the late game, we'll actually have to adjust our characters. Ugh. You will be remembered. Cool, so we are currently sitting at 48 health. We'll go down to about 25 to 30 before we make a major decision. And we'll let our econ just build up until then. And we'll just pick up anything that heads our way. Like, here's some Morellos. That would be good on Malzahar, actually. Yeah, we'll put that on Malzahar. That'll keep his damage going up. And we chillin'. Nice. Ooh. Okay, let's get rid of Samira here for money. So Morellos, when the holder deals magic or 2 damage with their ability, they burn the target, dealing 25% of their maximum health as true damage, and reducing healing by 50% of the duration of the burn. Incredibly good. I just put it on Seraphim instead. I'm an idiot. Holy shit. The good news is that kind of works, and we're going to sell her anyways eventually, but... that was a misclick. Oh no. That was bad. Wait, I can also just take it off with this. There we go. I'll get that back to her and then give you the Morels now. Please take it, sir. Nice. It worked. Thank God. Good old do-overs. Oh, we're gonna be able to beat this? This is looking pretty tough, to be honest. Oh, it's close. No way, Kog'Maw. Do you win this, bud? No way, Kog'Maw. Way, Kog'Maw! What a god. Fuck yeah. Well played, dude. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and build off as close as we can to level 9 and then start hunting. We have a chance to find our Kai'Sa that we want to throw in. And remember that we can also throw in other members if we want to get rid of Seraphim, which is possible. Like if I find a Yuumi, we can get rid of Seraphim, and then when we get Kai'Sa, we could throw her on Kog'Maw. There's a lot of interchangeable things we can do here. We're just paying attention for the big ones to pop in. Nice. Good heals. Oh my gosh. We're going to lose. You see what that Kai'Sa did? Ah, that's what Urgot does when he actually has items. Oof. There's our Kai'Sa. Good to see. So, the question is, what do we want to do here? I think we go ahead and throw Kai'Sa in for now. Although, having both would be pretty good here. We'll switch out Cassidy for now. Yeah, that'll keep the numbers the same. And then we'll put these two up in the tanks at the front. Perfect. I might just get rid of Cassidy completely, honestly, now that I think about it. We don't need him. Yeah, let's just get rid of him. Alright, goodbye, Cassidy. Everyone say bye. Watch, he was holding the whole glue together. He was. That's a golden cat? Wow, I've never seen a golden Kog'Maw before. Bonkers. I don't think I can get one now, right? My percentage is way too low. I should probably just sell this one, to be frank. Bloodthirster? I think I want the Bloodthirster. Wow, never mind. Deathcap? No. Guess we'll go with Gun Tech. I was hoping for a Rage Blade, but those items were kind of potato for me. Alright, let's get rid of you. Pick up Mal's. Let's put this on Kog'Maw. I think all I'd want was some damage after that, right? How are we doing on health? 34? Alright, we can do one more major loss before we have to commit fully to the end game. Figure out who our 9th is going to be. Yuumi a save. I can mix in like a Jinx here pretty safely. Oh my gosh, the damage we have to do here is wild. Oh, are we dead? Kog'Maw, Kog'Maw, Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw. Oh, that was so close. Alright, we need to commit. So let's go all the way up to 9 here. And then we're gonna roll and figure out what we can find to put in. Colossus, maybe? Nah. Here we go. Let's do Jinx.
Stands for Jinx.
I think Jinx is great here. She should bring in just enough extra DPS to help finish it all off. It's looking good. Oh my gosh, they got a Kai'Sa. Their Kai'Sa's better than mine. No! Those darn items, man. I wonder if it's worth it for me to sell Kog'Maw and put those on top of Kai'Sa. We're maxed, so money doesn't matter too much. What we're just looking for is as many upgrades as we can get here to help win. I'm actually gonna sell all of these to help do that and try and get the higher levels. That's a Tom Kench, which we will have to do for another video. What is this? Chemtech. Ooh, the holder gains a Chemtech trait. That is attack speed, right? Attack speed and regenerate health. Yes. Let's put that on you. Okay. That's funny, Cho'Gath showed up, but I'm not going for golds right now. I'm going for silvers. I don't have silvers on. Oh my god, huge. That was massive, actually. So who's our Chemtechs? We got Mundo. Wow, who gets extra healing and attack speed. Kog'Maw and... Wow. Kai'Sa, huge. Okay. So now I can start rolling for Goldens, but I think at this point, we're pretty much as high we can get. Like, top 4 is pretty darn good, but I don't think we're going to win this game. I think I'm just a little bit off on items right now, which we could get saved by at the carousel, but I don't think we're going to get there. I think we're going to get knocked out soon. Only thing I'm looking for here is Goldens or Seraphim level 2. Hey, there we go. That'll do it too. Rolling, nothing I want, chillin'. Kai'Sa level 2 might be enough. It might be. I think I should move him up a little bit. All right, wish me luck. See if we can end this. All right, you survived those Kai'Sa, right? All day. Beautiful. Good kiting. We are looking okay. But is it enough? This Jinx is too big. Oh my god. Whew. Dude, these fights are way too close. It's insane. I think I'm facing the same guy now, which means I can now change up my board to fight him. Yeah, I think I'm facing the same guy. So what I'm gonna do is put my characters back here, right? I'll put Cho'Gath back here. I think that would be the way that he would land. Put Urgot here, and Cho'Gath should get pulled straight into the fight, right? While the rest play on the outskirts. I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna work. Hopefully they don't grab Kog'Maw. Oh, he got rid of his Blitzcrank, I think. Or am I facing... Wait, am I confused? I'm not facing the same team, am I? No, I think I'm facing another team. I just positioned completely wrong to beat the other guy, and I think I just lost because of it. Oh no! Did he switch it up? I don't know what happened. Oh well. I could have probably won that. I thought I was facing that Blitzcrank for sure. Regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was a weird comp and a kind of a way for me to explain how I've been looking at this game. Been playing it all week, so come hang out with us if you want on stream. See you next time.